just sticking on the animation stuff. Your career is so huge. I mean, we could do this for an hour.
My career is huge.
It's massive.
And by the way, above me, that's an actual sticker I put on one of the photos.
I'm glad you got that. I was afraid it got lost in the mail.
But I was pretty impressed with myself, I have to say. I'm not really into that stunt stuff, but there was one point when I went in for ADR to do, like some grunts during that fight, and I saw this one shot of me when I spin him around, I hit him twice in the shoulder kind of, and then throw him down. And I was like, thanks for speeding up the film, guys, because it looks like I'm really fast. And they were like, we didn't speed up the film. You are that fast. And I was like,
that's something you just tell the actors. I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book, David.
It probably is.
And also, in terms of ethnicity, it was just so what's the word I'm looking for?
Diverse.
Thank you.
Full frontal.
No. Well, I'll do some of that too.
He did a poster for Doctor Strange 2 that I think had Brother Voodoo in it, and I was like, yeah. And we don't even know if Brother Voodoo's in the movie.
It had this crazy dream catcher and stuff hanging from it. Oh my God, it was so gorgeous.
I love other people's art. I can't draw for shit. I'm no good with graphics. I'm about as good at drawing as I am at directing shit. So I love when I could look at somebody's shit and it like grabs me, where I'm like, oh, you just get lost in an image like that. And then it's so shareable too. You send it to people and they're like, did you see fucking Brother Voodoo in this?
You were actually the first person to tease that larger Avengers world when you uttered the word strategic homeland intervention enforcement.
Intervention enforcement logistics.
Still know it. See, I've never written down.
You know it. 90% of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents can't say that.
Somebody was smoking when they were writing the script to Airheads.
Oh, the script to Airheads was really like the last of like these kind of films where they used to do them a lot more. I mean, now groups of them do them, like Adam Sandler's group does them, or certain groups do them, but they don't do them like they used to. And it used to just sort of bring all these amazingly fun comedic actors all together, and then you're just sitting there for, a good month or two, it's just like locked up in a room, just cracking jokes.
Oh my God! Don't.
All right.
Please don't make us do it. Please don't. We had to stand on these cubicles.
Oh my God,
I cannot believe that person just said happy body.
I know, I haven't thought about that in so long. Nicole and I, we used to laugh so hard.
How important has it been throughout both of your careers to have, you both talked about your wives, but to have other collaborators and to have those kinds of relationships that go from film to film to film? Is that something that you feel that indie filmmakers should cultivate?
Can I tell two really quick, and then we'll pass it to Lloyd, but I would say the first one was yes, absolutely. And we did it, my friends, by putting all of our passion and heart into the short films that we were making. And then we went into people's living rooms and we tried to sell $5,000 investment units into our film. And the way we did it wasn't on the commercial return promise or the promise of some kind of big, financial windfall, but it was on the actual love of the story that we were trying to tell and getting people on board to support us.
New Zealand eradicated that COVID.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, because it's the best place on earth. So, but don't tell anybody because I don't want everyone to move there. We'll go there. So let's go there. How about Ray and I? Ray, you and I can go and we'll film the Kelly and Pablo spinoff and we'll do it COVID safe with like our phones and we'll go on Shudder. Look at, we're Harry.
We've got a plan.
And then just save some sort of prop for me so I can add it to the collection in the end.
Harry, I'll give you something.
We're bringing you to set.
I'm going in a heartbeat.
I have to say, Lost in Space is a tremendous, tremendous show. I love it so much. And I think what's so great about it is your ensemble cast, you and your parents and the Robinson family. How did you come to get the job? Was it an audition? I mean, how did you find yourself on that show?
And then the other part will be Ted Kennedy doll, Teddy Bear, which is so that's what the Amazon series is going to be all about. And this will be the credits. The credits will be here. And then, of course, the closing of the show is my David Bowie quote.
Yeah.
I know when to go out. I know when to stay in.
And then, of course, we're like, we're the good guy, but, we're also the bad guy.
Yeah, good bit, Scott. Good bit.
They hadn't finished Cannibal the Musical. And here's a good lesson for you young people who want to make movies. They sent that movie to us first, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, because they were fans. But we told them, hey, we don't have money. We can't pay you a big advance. Go to all the big companies. And if they get, and that movie wasn't finished, but my wife and I saw the rough cut of what they had, and it was hilarious. It was brilliant. A song where he says, he's singing a romantic love song. When I'm on top of you, camera pulls back and he's sitting on top of his horse. I mean, come on, that is genius.
We got one chat right here from Kyra N. writes, Mr. David Harbour, huge fan here, and very respectful, I might add. Got my Stranger Things shirt on. What is the nerdiest thing about you? And do you geek out on anything specifically or
no, Kyra. Oh, no, Kyra.
I want to talk really quickly about the Goldbergs, because last time we did Mainframe Comic-Con, we had Kevin Smith on.
Man.
That's what pop culture references are, man. That's why, like, you could drop a reference to Iron Man and in your movie, and people are like, yeah, we all know that. Corona and this quarantine is now known by everybody.
We can't thank you enough for coming on Mainframe Comic-Con. I barely scratched the surface of questions I'd like to ask you, so we would love to
have me on next time, Chuck.
We will have you on next time live here from Chicago.
Maybe I'll come to Chicago. Yeah. All right.
Well, let me know when you're at Chicago Comics. We'll link up. I'll buy you a book.
Thanks, Chuck Lindsay. Enjoy your good looks.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Enjoy your old age.
Thanks.